We are back in the building for some more high ladder content. Shout outs to everybody who's been liking the videos. A lot of new subscribers, a lot of channel growth. Welcome, my friends. So it just dawned on me that I think this is the first time I'm using Landorus for the entire generation. So shout outs to give me a second. To Dude Bones. He managed to get to I think 2020 with this team. And so he's like, hey Jam, got a team for you. And I'm like, alright bro. So we're gonna be using this. We're gonna be using this. This guy's 1980, so I'm gonna need those. I'm gonna need these. It's a very valiant week if I played this correctly. Hatterene and Scizor being my only, and Terra, Terra, being the only obstacles to my success. What's this leftovers? Oh, it's booster energy. Cool. So booster. It's not my rocker. It's my rocker. Lando. Okay. He doesn't guard against Ghost at all, so that's a point of leverage that I have. My Gambit is pretty weak to his team, but it's also good versus his team. It's Terra Dark, so it doesn't protect me against a lot of my weaknesses. The Dragon Dancing Icemon is dangerous as well. What's my Landorus? For death. Okay, cool. It doesn't guard very well against that, but I do want to be mindful of his Breloom lead, which could put me in a pack. Turn one, so I'm forced to Dragapult, primarily because it covers for Loom. If I lead Lando and he leads Loom, I'm gonna have to lose Amon to sleep anyway. But if he leads Lando and I lead Loom, it's a horrible situation for me. Whereas, because I'll have to lose Amon and put to sleep. So he Pulse. It's really about who has more balls here, If both our pulses are super important. If I were to Shadow Ball and I win the speed tie, he's done in this town, right? Because Gambit isn't ultra important, I'm willing to do it. He was willing to risk physical, which he was willing to risk the speed tie, and he committed his terror. So that gave me a lot of data to how this opponent thinks. This likely isn't cleared body, so this is a fairly free Landorosu switch. Terra Ghost is gonna hurt because I'm pretty sure he's gonna stay in. Nothing shocks me about that. As I said, based on how he played the first turn, not a shocking game. That was an unnecessary risk on his end. But as I said, now I've gotten the data. I think that's adamant. I don't know. It's hard to read. But either way, I've gotten the data I needed. He's already terrored, so my goal in life now is to weaken said Hatterene. So, gonna go back to Landorus here. This may have Ice Spinner. I'm a big advocate of scouting, whether or not that's the case. But what we're gonna do is just Grass Knot. I really want to scout this out, but my team is not the best equipped for this. And his team is very offensive, so I doubt the Tusk would not be packing it. An Intimidated Iceman. I don't want him knocking my Pulse item, and I won't knock him out. Plus, as I said, the Baxcalibur is quite good once I get the party going. So it's just a risk versus reward. Do I trust this not having Ice Spinner? If it does have Ice Spinner, what then? He might have it, but he just didn't use it. Hatterene's in. The beauty of Hatterene versus Lando versus Hatterene versus Great Tusk is that I can just Earthquake away versus Hat, so it's not super reliable. Sure, I would have loved to. Actually, no, I wouldn't have used. I would have loved to U-turn there, but this puts me in a decent spot as he goes for a Side Shock. That's perfectly fine by moi, as I'm weakening this for my Baxcalibur once I Dragon Dance or for my Valiant. And so very likely to be staring down a Draining Kiss here. What we're going to do is Earthquake one more time into U-turn because I'm max def. Combination of those things plus because he has to side shot now into my Gambit. And since it seems like the Great Tusk does not have doesn't matter how Iron Head though. It's defensive Tusk, which means probably U-turn, Nox coming for sure. So I've gotten a lot of data now. I wasn't sure what kind of Tusk he was. It seems to be heavy duty boots. Tusk. No, it seems to be so Harrian is probably faster than me. I need my I'm actually not booster. I don't know why I thought I was booster. My expert build doesn't matter in this matchup. Oh man, I really wish I U-turned there. It's a really bad situation for me. If he is focus sashed, he's gonna go for Spore here. The issue is that I don't have any counterplay for this. If he's not, then he's gonna go to Scizor, but I'm sure he's gonna just okay, so he might not be sashed then, in which case he's gonna go for the U-turn here. Very little reason not to bullet punch, but I have to go to my my Gambit. Yeah, very little, and it's banded. Okay, so that's good information for my Baxcalibur and for my what's this thing called? I don't know why I thought this shit was booster. What's interesting is that my Iron Treads is actually a problem. Like if I play that correctly, Iron Treads is a real issue. So this might hurt me. It does hurt me. Okay, it didn't. Okay. I was like, this might hurt me if he doesn't go to so I'll Shadow Ball hard here. Even if he stays in, this is a blessing. I mean, I want to destroy him with, because if he lets me Draco, he just completely gives the Tusk up. So I figured, yeah, Hatterene would get sacked. Based on the turn one play, I need more data on the opponent, so I'm playing with a bit of caution, let's say. But Space Fury, that's Bandit Space Fury, that's Life Force Space Fury. Okay. In which case we're staring down. Does Hoopa get Sucker Punch? What's the typing on this? Sucker Punch. Staring down Iron Head into Tusk. So my play here is to pivot to Valiant. The reason this covers Tusk and it covers the Hoopa staying in to go for something like Drain Punch or Space Fury again, because I quad resist. And I think we've confirmed that Loom's probably not Sash. Now I could be wrong about that. If it is Sash, then it's likely he's gonna Bullet Seed. Now this could really bite me, but I don't want to pivot out again if this isn't Sash. Right, Scizor has to come in, and the beauty of this is that he's gonna go for U-turn. But I need this I need this weakened to the point where my Tusk can kill it, my this thing can kill it, and my CC can kill it. Very tempted to close combat here because I'm very confident he's gonna U-turn, but my team guards really poorly against Bullet Punch, so there's incentive not to U-turn as well. And my backs, I need this weekend for my backs, so I'm thinking if I DD fight Terra here, get the CC off. The problem is if he U-turns, I just lose the Valiant. When I can get a better, I can get more mileage out of it. So I'll just go to Valiant. I'll go to damn, you know what I'm saying. I'll go to Gambit. And I'll pick up another KO here. I was thinking about keeping the rocks, but in this situation, it's actually better to just go for the KO. Especially if it's going to be on the Scizor. The Scizor might not die, but I don't need it to. I just need it to be within Ice Shard / whatever range from my my Valiant, considering I have Moonblast spam, right? So we just gotta play this cool. Plus I have Ice Spinner on my Iron Treads, which matters versus Loom, because otherwise knockoff would typically be all I have, right? I do need his Tusk weakened, and he won't allow me to do so. But this puts him in a position where I'm attacking positions that cannot be defended. So it's probably not Sash, right? And so we identify, yeah, Pult's a big issue. We know that, we've confirmed that. Now I probably need to, so Hoopa Unbound. I wonder if this dies to Draco. And Dragapult. Because I remember Hoopa having good Spadef. Hoopa Unbound, but like bad defense, I think. Short monotype choice, man. Spec Shadow Ball with Terra Ghost does nothing. How much was my timer at? 20 seconds. Alright, let's give up this Gambit. Hyperspace Furies. Which means I could go to... Tempted to CC, but there's no way he goes to Knock probably kills gets the Scissor from being banded. From a value standpoint, it's better to Moonblast. Moonblast. Because I only need the Scissor to be in range of Ice Shard anyway, right? Because now I can Dragon Dance. Again, very little reason not to just go for Bullet Punch. Now I'm gonna go to my Treads. Even if he were to hard switch, Valiant's better. Actually, he should double again. I mean, he should double Bullet Punch. Oh, this Earthquake. I double Bullet Punch here. Like, this is like, you need to bank on me throwing. And if I go to my Dragapult or anything on your Tusk here, you're done for. I'd personally double Bullet Punch. Is it better to knock the Tusk item? It's actually better to knock here. The Earthquake is negligible. The Earthquake is negligible. Plus, because it's doing so little to Tusk, actually not having him have the leftovers might be more valuable. So he does go to the Tusk. I wouldn't be shocked to see a double back to like a Pult or something like that. But he EQs, doesn't get the fucking luck he needed, and now he goes back to Scizor. Actually, I'm not 100 on whether or not Scizor BP would kill. Doesn't matter. You should Bullet Punch every time, yeah. And then go Tusk. But after this Tusk EQ damage, I just go hard Pult. I don't need to because he's gonna try to rapid spin on my but as I said, I double Bullet Punch, but he goes Pult instead. That makes sense. The issue is that my Excalibur is a big problem, right? So he's gonna be able to Terra Ghost, Terra Blast Ghost. What do I want to do? Ice Shine, and I could get Bullet Punch to death. Because I could technically just win with Dragapult if I just win the ties. Bullet Punches. I'm actually gonna give the Valiant up. I doubt Bax could die if I Terra, because I don't need my Terras on anything else. Because what I'm thinking is Terra, Ice, Icicle Crash in a Tusk. Because I don't think Terra Ice Crash is gonna one-shot. It's gonna one-shot. Okay, so Bolt is dead, which means that Dragapult prevails. I have more sacks, so all I need is to get my Dragapult in, right? I don't need my treads. I'll go hard treads. Plus, what's it called? Treads. Well, it's better here to. What if Dragapult dies to Bullet Punch? I didn't count that. That could matter. I'm offensive treads, but I always Earthquake here because even if the Tusk Rapid Spins, it won't outspeed my Dragapult. So he should go Tusk and go for Rapid Spin, which would kill my Baxcalibur. I reposition a Dragapult, and I Treads should kill Scizor from 49 if it doesn't, or if my... Okay, this actually is kind of good for me. I get the Ice Shard damage off. I want to say that he can't kill me with Bullet Punch, but that was a good double switch there. I actually didn't contemplate that. That was a wonderful double switch there. I don't think it changes in anything. If I go Treads, it could change things if Scizor kills my... So this should be a guaranteed. He should stay in MVP here, predicting me to want to bait out this Dragapult. But he's probably thinking, well, I'm in the back anyway. The reason I did it like this is because one of two things is going to happen. He's going to double out to Tusk. He's going to go to Tusk. I can just hard switch to Dragapult. Even if he doubles back to Scizor, that would have been the matchup anyway. I don't know if Bullet Punch kills. But if he's not careful, I still have Terra in hand, right? So I go with hard Dragapult here. The EQs doesn't knock me out, and I just click Shadow Ball, and that's it. Again, I still have Terra in hand, though Terra doesn't really help me here. But yeah, I don't think Pult dies to Banded BP, but I have so little time, I don't want to run the calc. And this was a pretty intense first game, considering this is just the first game, but that's just high ladder battles, and it's gonna come down to the you-know-what. I'm very proud that I hadn't even Terra'd this game. He doesn't get the you-know-what, and close game, good game. So that puts us at 1974. Very, very good game. Very good game. I enjoyed that. I forgot I wasn't booster. I didn't play. It's funny, bro really like risked the whole game turn one. If he lost that speed tie, not only would he have given up his Terra type, but he would have given up his Dragapult and would have gotten nothing out of it. But if you won it, just one of them like, shit, you know what, fuck it, I'm gonna give the whole last game up turn one. I was trying to think what edits I'd make, but I'll keep the team as is. Since I know what's on the team, usually I don't check the teams, I just put them in the builder and start the live. And so I'm like, wait, what? It doesn't have rocks? So it is. I skim over it, but I'm skimming more so for the cool factor. Okay, is this team gonna be fun? Now, because the metagame is so new, I'm open to using more quote-unquote standard teams, because standard at this point is Heat, right? It is new stuff, because everything is just all in chaos at the moment. But when the metagames start to settle again, then we'll start doing, I might start doing the team buildings again soon, because your boy's running low on teams. So yeah, if you have any teams, definitely put them in go in the description down below, and it'll say, you know, post your teams here, and it'll take it to my small ground profile, and then you can post there. But yeah, we're gonna pause until we find another. Just as we paused, and we you know, it's crazy, I was thinking about this, I was like, you know, fucking the Garg that I use would give this team a hard time. That Terra Fairy set give this team a hard time. For two reasons. The Gambit is fucking Terra Dark, so I can't even Swords Dance back to Ironhead counter it. I mean, there are a lot of reasons, but that set would literally just crush me. and I'm facing Garg, and watch it be the exact same set. I ain't mad at it. I'll just have to outplay, and if I don't outplay, CTC fan 69 is gonna take my points. But yeah, very, very rough matchup with that. I just realized I don't have any fairy resist either, other than, if you want to call Iron Treads a fairy resist, especially if you're staring down Valiant. Actually, this is a horrendous. It's like a horrendous Valiant matchup. Jesus, yeah, like not backs. Valiant and fucking Garganical matchup, horrendous. Like horrendous. It's absolutely awful. So I'm not sure how I'm gonna win this. I'll probably try to do a little something with my Bax Caliber. It's the most likely win con I have. But again, it's gonna depend on what his Garganical is. If it's Iron Defense, then that's all she wrote. That's all she wrote. What's his counterplay to? Let's counterplay to Landorus. Garchomp. So the mindless Draco first. Oh, mindless spikes. Okay. Interesting. I'm split F, so the Draco won't matter that much. This does matter in the sense that my Landorus is hit, but it's not hit low enough to where the Valiant can kill me unless it's Ice Punch Valiant. If it's physical Valiant, then okay. So goes hard to Valiant on a Landorus, which implies that he can KO me. But I'd assume it's because he has. Now this matters a lot because he struggles with this beast of a Landorosu. I do need some damage on this for my Bax Caliber on the off chance this is. But let's say this is Moon Blasting me and it's Choice Scarfed. It's Specs. Okay, that's good. That's good for a lot of reasons. Do I take the damage though? Because actually Treads is low-key like a problem. I'm actually going to take the damage. I will be going for the rapid spin. Because he should go... Okay, he does not go to Great Tusk. So that gives me a lot of data on how the opponent thinks. But as I said, my... I did not want to do this. Part of me wishes I just attacked him, but... Oh, he goes Pex. I'm okay with that. It's max Spadef Pex. I need to force him to, if he gives up his... Okay, let's see what we got here. So Tusk is lefty, is gonna be fearing. I gotta get a bit more aggressive on the boy. He does strike me as the type to leave his Tusk in here, which obviously, yep. That opens up my gambit. It did strike me as the type to leave his Tusk in there, even though that was the dumbest play of all time. Yep, excellent. So that's opening up. One he terrored. Like my gambit just became king motherfucking pin, and he's gonna EQ, and I'm gonna make him look like a fool. Like, oh no, that boy had me looking like a fool. No, but yeah, I still have him looking like a fool right now because you're set up fodder for my backs. I just Dragon Dance here. Now, it probably goes hard picks or go hard. I don't know what the... Okay, so he stays in, which probably means good game. Do I take another Dragon Dance for EQ? Well, if he EQs again, then he's done for. Part of me thinks he's going to be Air Balloon Goldengo, which is annoying as fuck, but I do have... Because also, like, I'm not going to KO his fucking Garganical in one go. So there's no point of me DDing to +2. If I was Terra Ground, then yes. Terra Ground swept here. So I'm thinking, okay. I'm going to urge Icicle Crash here. It did EQ. So I could have gotten +3 there. Bro was playing like trash, but that's fine. As I said, I wouldn't knock him out. Salt Cures. Let's protect Salt Cure. He's gonna fear Iron Swords Dance and go for Salt Cure or Body Press. Because if ISD is over, I could have played this better, but you know, particularly with the backs, he played the Great Tusk like absolute shit. If I DD'd again, he was done for. I'm pretty sure. I mean, Terra Dark Sucker obviously kills, but I actually don't want to Terra because it lets the Golden go able to make it rain me. He might have Trick Suspects, so. And I get a Fallen 4, so yeah, this is great. Win the tie. That's some bullshit. Some bullshit. But nah. We just go pull it here and hit that young ball of shadows. Now that he's tricked, I can sucker punch. He may go to the Pex. Pex. Dark Pulse is actually useful. Maybe the Golden Go double and its Choice Scarf Focus Blast. Perhaps. This could be Scarf. Man, if it is, and I kill it as he tricks, he's gonna go back to Valiant. I'm falling for a Katao. I'm gonna Katao. He is tricked, but the problem with it is that I can just continually Katao spam, so it doesn't really save him. Because Valiant's not gonna have anything to knock me out. Yeah, Moonblast isn't doing shit. And now Pex has to take these big Kataos. I could Terra Dark too. I want to see how much it does. Okay, it does a lot. Yeah, just Terra Dark here. Gone. Yeah, so I had to think that through a bit. Because he definitely had the matchup for me. He definitely had that Garg. Him terroring the Great Tusk and stuff was horrendous from a decision-making standpoint. That made this game a lot easier. But him having a bunch of triggers, which is why it's so important to have lost to things in the past, because it allows you to formulate an end game that considers several factors. So let's say I've never been tricked before, because every future prediction comes from past experiences, at least in Pokemon. So let's say that, you know, I've never been tricked before, and we've seen that happen over the past couple lives where I have the game pretty much on cruise control until the end. The opponent has like a random thing that I've never faced and just counter sweeps me. And that could have happened here had I not had the awareness of the potential ways he could come back into this. So, I mean, he only lost 8 points. So that's what it is to him. What is it to him? But yeah, hopefully y'all enjoy. We're going to end it here. We've been getting long lives. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace.